overall mood of the team right now?
Well, I think the mood of our football team is pretty upbeat, considering we done lost 3 in a row. You know, when we've had leads late and haven't been able to close teams out. Sunday, and we had 100% participation in terms of workouts and film. So everyone came back ready to work on Sunday after that tough loss. And we know it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And we're going to continue to work hard, and we're going to continue to expect, you know, have high expectations of the football team and the coaches. So we're ready to go back to work, and we want to get us a win, especially at home. You know, we're 0-2 at home, and we're excited for an opportunity just to get back on the field.
Coaches are always the glass is half full type people. Are the players like that too in this instance?
But right now they're mad. You know, they're a little mad, and I'm kind of playing that reassuring role that, you know, we're moving in the right direction. I don't want them to get so low where they can't get up. You know, a part of being a football coach is that you have to uplift your ball club when they need to be lifted. And, you know, you kick them when they need to be kicked as well. So, you know, just like you said, figuring out the pulse of the team and me responding appropriately.
You had to be, going back to last week's game, you had to be encouraged by just the way the offense was able to move the ball, put up the yards.
I was. I didn't think we, you know, would have been able to get 38 points against that defense watching them on film. But our offensive coaches did an excellent job in preparing the game plan, and the players did an excellent job in executing the game plan. You know, just those 2 turnovers. Again, you know, just a lack of focus. It wasn't like they were strips from the behind or different things like that. It was just a quarterback running back exchange, and then Lackey who's fighting for extra yardage, and they stripped it out for him. So you take away those turnovers, which turned into 14 points. Maybe we score on one of those drives, or maybe we just punt and play defense. You never know what could have happened, but we lost by 11, and they got 14 from those turnovers. So, you know, just, again, those lack of focus opportunities. Again, we talked about being focused for 60 minutes, not, you know, 59 minutes and 40 seconds, you know, that caused those 2 turnovers.
So how do you work on that on a weekly basis, limiting the turnovers to during practice?
Again, we just talk about being focused, because those are physical mistakes. And you normally, when you make physical mistakes, it's come from lack of focus. Because if you look at the film, DeMario Lackey caught a long pass right before the halftime. He had 2 defenders coming at him. He put 2 hands on the ball, and they were able to tackle him. So he knows what to do. So there's no need of me harping on that. There's no need of me doing drills or different things like that. We know what to do when we're in traffic with the football. You know, you cover it up. So, again, I point that out to the ball club. It's not, I ain't got to do anything special. If you stayed focused, he was extremely focused. He got a little lackadaisical and had 1 hand on the ball, and they took it from him. So I don't think it'll happen from him again. And again, it's be a teaching tool for the entire team.
After 4 games now, do you feel like the guys are starting to catch on with your system? It's implementing the way you want it to go right now?
I think so. You know, off the field as well as on the field. They see off the field that I'm going to be extremely consistent in what I said I was going to do. I haven't varied, you know, in my approach to preparation, and I'm not. I've been doing it the same way for many years, and I think, you know, when student athletes see consistency, it really helps them relax, because it's a really good thing to be in a routine, you know, and that's what we are. We're in a routine, we're in a groove. No, we're not getting the W's, but we're executing and doing the little things off the field to the same degree that we started in August. So, you know, we're going to be consistent. We're going to still be quite demanding of our ball club, and I know those things translates into wins. You know, it's just a matter of us just staying the course, and we will.
Your record obviously isn't where you'd like it to be right now, but is it misleading in a way, because you look at the 3 straight losses? You had a chance in all those games.
It is. It's not misleading because we lost the ball game and we didn't close them out. So we'll use those losses as you know, we lost, you know, as opposed to, you know, they beat us. So that's the approach I take. If we don't make mistakes, which is a part of the game, you know, we can easily be talking about a 4-1 team. So that's the way I approach it. We gave away games as opposed to getting beat. So now we just gotta close them out, play. In order to win football games, most of the time you have to play 60 minutes of focused football. So that's where we stand in. You know, we still got 6 ball games to play, and what we're doing this week is the same thing we did the Rutgers week. So we're not going to change, and hopefully we're just going to keep getting better.
You talked about focus. What are some of the other things that you're really harping on in practice?
Now we have all the walk-ons out. And my thing is, you guys are not going to just wear the jerseys. You know, you want to be a part of this team. You have to give as scout team players, you have to give these guys a maximum look. And I think that's what we have gotten over the last, going into the bye week and then last week. Just the new guys that's got fresh legs and they coming around, running around. And I told them to keep pushing the guys who are playing, because that's the only way we're going to get better as a team. So I'm expecting the scout players, the new players, to push some of the guys who I'm redshirting. I'm redshirting over 25 players. So I'm expecting those guys to push them and get them better. So again, we're building a program, and those are the little things that no one ever sees, and that helps you build a solid football program.
Team still hungry? They driven to get that first MEAC win and get on the board? And
that's something we talk about today at practice. I am, and they're going to follow my lead. So it's important that I can get that imposed upon them. And again, it's at home. We lost 2 at home, so we got to get this win. This is one of those opportunities where we got to go in here extremely focused, and go after Morgan State. I thought we did a good job in not counterpunching. I thought we came out swinging this week, and that's the same thing we got to do for the rest of the season. And I think this might have been our first game where we scored on our opening drive. So those are all really good signs that we're trying to turn the corner.
What's the scouting report on Morgan State?
Morgan State they have some young players. They start a freshman quarterback, and they're a big physical football team. But I think we match up extremely well with Morgan State, and there are going to be opportunities for us to make big plays. And then when Morgan decide they want to bring pressure, we have to recognize that and take our shots down the field. From a defensive standpoint, we're going to go back to a little bit of the basics. We're going to go back to some base defense and just line up and let our football players play football. We have some exotic blitzes and we have some different things that we've been doing. But my thing to the defensive coordinator is, look, let's just line up. Let's line up and let's play football. Because when you start getting gashed for the yardage that we've been getting gashed for, to me, they're not getting it. So, or we're not doing a good job of teaching. So now we're just going to go back to base defense, line up, and then just hit people in the mouth.
Losing can wear on people, but you sound like the same old enthusiastic self. You're excited about this challenge, huh?
Yeah, losing for me gets me. I can't wait. I'm glad it's not the last game of the season. Right. That I had to take this into the off season. But no, I just get excited for an opportunity. I go into the season knowing I got 11 opportunities. So I'm not gonna get tired in week 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, you get a little weary, but I gear my mind for the long haul. Like I told you, this is a marathon. This is not one of those situations where I just want to come in, do a quick fix. I want to build a powerful football program, and it takes work. And I don't know, but I was sharing with the coaches that October, November, my records in October, November as a football coach has been pretty good. And I don't even know what it is, but I know I'm in it for the whole season. I'm not here. I don't care what the record is, how many we've lost, but I know October, November, we're going to get stronger. We're going to get stronger because we're not changing what we're doing. You're going to see teams start tanking it. You're going to see teams that start saying, well, I can't make it, or I can't get to the championship, or I can't do this. They're going to start packing it in and start preparing for next year. But you won't see that out of us. We're going to play the whole entire season as if it's the first football game. And I know we'll approach it as football coaches. And I think that's kind of, get infectious and spread to the team. And then I'm not going to let them waddle in self-pity, because I'm not going to do it. You can have Saturday if things don't go well. Saturday night you can go and do what it is you got to do to get over it. But when I come back Sunday, it's time to go to work for the next opponent. And that's how I've been over the last 20 plus years as a football coach, so I'm not going to change now.